Hi guys, it's Markabusi here, and we're back with another song reaction. We're doing the song False God by Taylor Swift, which... Wait, this song's about fucking. Taylor Swift has written a song about fucking. I'm kinda alright with that. How emo can Taylor Swift make a song about hard fucking? We're gonna see, based on my memory of Don't Let Me Down by Bandmate, we're gonna see which of the two artists wrote the best song about hard fucking.
We were crazy to think that this could work. Remember how I said I'd die for you? We were stupid to jump in the ocean separating us. Remember how I lied to you? And I can't talk to you when you're like this, staring out the window like I'm not your favorite town. I'm New York City, I still do it for you, babe. They all warned us about times like this. They say the road gets hard and you get lost when you're led by blind faith. Blind faith.
Right, I'm gonna say right now, the instrumental of this I actually kinda fucking love. So the ad-libs that she's doing has been recorded and then turned into a wee sample that has then been put in alongside it. Because of that, and how like the reverby and the spaciness of it with the drums and then the cool wee saxophone that it started off with, it kind of has reminded me a bit of James Blake. Obviously a lot more poppy and a lot less fucking weird than James Blake. I'm quite liking the mood of this song, but I also don't really see how it's about fucking at the moment. At no point has she really mentioned how wet she is. There's been no mention of girth. It was a Hannah B reaction where they were like talking about filth. They were talking about filth, and I pointed out at that point, if you really want to be filthy, what you actually want to be talking about is a guy coming in wearing like a gimp mask with a massive fucking dildo for a nose. And until somebody comes out with that song, then I don't find this particularly filthy. I feel like it's quite tame. It's kind of vanilla. This is like the missionary position of fucking songs. I feel like, and let's be honest here, 90% of you guys out there would give your right fucking arm for a missionary position with Taylor Swift. But you know what? You're not going to fucking get it because you're sweaty and horrible, and she's Taylor Swift and she lubes up her left leg and her left arm. She doesn't need yous guys. That simple.
But we might just get away with it. Religion's in your lips. Even if it's a false god, we'd still worship. We might just get away with it. The altar is my hips. Even if it's a false god, we'd still worship this Allah. We'd still worship this Allah. We'd still worship this Allah.
Right, if I heard the lyrics right there, she said that if she keeps her hips bent, she can still worship this love, which makes me assume she's like, listen mate, see if you just, like, you're no a good boyfriend to be with, I don't really like you, you kind of treat me like shit, but see, as long as you keep on absolutely fucking ramming me over a table, I'll just stay with you, because in my head, I'm seeing you as a god, but you're not actually, you've just got that good dick. I think that's what she's saying. I could be right. Could be wrong. I'm right though.
I know heaven's a thing. I go there when you touch me, honey. Hell is when I fight with you. But we can patch it up good, make confessions and we're begging for forgiveness. Got the wine for you. Can't talk to me when I'm like this, daring you to leave me just so I can try and scare you. You're the West
instrumental of this is absolutely fantastic. The mood that it's built is just gorgeous. Bass sounds really cool. The bass is, it's not a bass guitar, it's like a synth bass, but it's like kind of doing that kind of swoopy thing that it's also got a wee synth that's also doing that on a reverb, and it just sounds cool. Is Taylor talking about gushing? I stopped paying attention to the lyrics because they weren't filthy enough for me. I just figured, she likes that limp dick. Gushing? Why would I call it gushing? That's not gushing's a fucking disgusting word. That's rancid for you. Gushing. Anybody who's got a limo dick, well done. I'm officially jealous.
It'll do it for me, baby. They all warn us about times like this.
I'm like a smart car.
Say the road gets hard and you get lost when you're led by blind faith. Blind faith.
Fiat
We
500.
might just get away with it. Religions in your lips. Even if it's a false god, we still worship. We might just get away with it. The altar is my hips. Even if it's a false god, we'd still worship this Allah. We'd still worship this Allah. We'd still worship this Allah. Still worship this love. Even if it's a false god. Even if it's a false god. Still worship this love.
Yeah, that was False God by Taylor Swift. The message from that is she fucking loves the dick. She loves the dick. And it doesn't matter how you treat her, guys. Doesn't matter how you treat her. Loves that dick. But you know what though? Treat her right. Because you're going to get a song written about it. I genuinely quite enjoyed that song. Taking aside what the song was about, just from a music point of view, I quite like it. It was pretty fucking produced. Like, it was very overproduced. I quite enjoyed it. I like that kind of, like, that whole James Blake vibe. I don't always love it, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, and I liked it in this one. The singing was nice. It was fine. It's not a song that is gonna stick with me. I don't think it's like in our top 10 songs in any way. When you've got, in my head, two types of Taylor Swift songs, your pop songs and your good acoustic songs, to get one that is as produced as this but isn't one of the pop songs and can be listened to alongside the acoustic songs and be enjoyable, it's a third side of Taylor Swift that I haven't seen before, and I'm quite I wouldn't mind seeing more of that. How emo was it? Twinkly guitars wasn't very twinkly at all. It was about there, and the singing wasn't overly emo either, so I'm going to put it down about there. I think that suits that perfectly fine. That's exactly how emo False God by Taylor Swift was. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What did you think of that song? Did you like that song? Did you not like that song? Do you worship the dick? And if so, in terms of car size, what would it need to be in order to be worshipped? Are we talking Suzuki Swift or the Batmobile? If you were with a guy who treated you really, really nicely but had a limp dick, would he be a false god in the opposite equivalent? You let me know. It's your opinion that I want to hear about. I don't care. And you want to know why? Don't have one. Eunuch. Freak accident when I was a child with a chicken. I've been markabusi, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.